What did we sing all together last night?
It wasn't You Better Watch Out.
It was. We did that one, and then we did the Somebody.
Alright, you want to go into it?
No.
Somebody.
Yeah.
That should be the intro. Welcome back.
Another episode of Contrary to Popular Belief with
And
our resident expert is present once again. Hot topic for him to discuss when we need an expert opinion. This one's going to be more musically themed. We have some complaints about popular opinions in music, current trends, and annoyances that go with that.
yeah. What do you want to dive into first?
Let's just dig into this. Let's dig into this nugget.
Hipster girls with ukuleles.
Hipster girls with ukuleles, the pixie dream girl of today. Wannabe, I don't know. They're almost wannabe homeless.
Right. The aesthetic of homelessness.
With a ukulele and the way they sing.
And it almost sounds like they haven't had water in forever, that they strictly live on like iced coffee. They always sound like something's wrong with their throat.
Because they have high nick levels.
Nick. Explain Nick.
The nick, they vape.
Oh, okay.
They don't smoke.
Fat Clouds?
They used to smoke American Spirits, obviously.
Not Fat Clouds. it's more...
I bought a vape for this bit. I think I'm... Oh my god.
What's the vape? What's the nick level on that, dude?
Too much.
What's the nick level? Yeah, so that's why their voice is so raspy. Is because they're trying to blow thick clouds with nick levels that are way too high.
It honestly hurts so bad.
I bet.
That was too long.
Can you hear it in my voice?
Yeah. Now you need to do your impression.
Somewhere
She does not like this.
over the rainbow.
Wise man say only fools rise.
There's like hippie girls out there singing like Yoko Ono all the time.
Yeah, like the hyena Yoko Ono, but more.
Oh, it's so awful.
But more, you can actually understand words, kind of.
Oh, so not just sounds.
Their stepfather bought them a ukulele. They're very into it. They wear weird headbands and bracelets.
Obviously,
and if they've taken a trip to Africa for like 2 weeks and posted it and constantly post on their Instagram like, wow, magical trip 2 years, 5 months ago.
Check out my SoundCloud.
They have on their social profiles that they love being outdoors. They love photography and music festivals. But out of all those, they went and hiked a already cut trail that 2,000 people hike a week. Their parents bought them a Nikon camera for their like 8th grade Christmas. They went to one music festival. They like went to Bonnaroo or like the Birmingham Music Festival. No, it's not Iron. It's this always drives me crazy on a podcast whenever you try to think, or whenever the hosts are trying to think of something, but you know it, and you're like, so we have to finish it because if we move on to another point without saying it, Sloss Furnace. All right, so there you go, guys. Sloss.
Music and Arts Festival.
So they always have a SoundCloud, and they're hoping to kind of almost whore themselves out in a way, but not to that extent.
They always sit Indian style with a ukulele.
And their laptop camera
Yeah.
is pointed up.
Do you not have SoundCloud?
Think of
I have a
the
SoundCloud.
female version of Never
I've got
Shout
SoundCloud.
Never.
So the explosion of this type of music on the internet annoys me, and I want to see less of it.
Mm-hmm.
There needs to be more effort. There's too much effort.
To my kitchen, we have bananas and avocado.
That was a
Talking about that?
real song.
Now, I don't mean to discourage anybody from making music because I think that musical keeps the world turning. Love that music stuff.
If you could put more,
The music is good.
if you could put as much effort into sounding like this style,
Right.
just come up with something different. Come up with your own thing. That's all I'm saying. Don't try to be original by being quirky.
Right. That goes for tattoos as well. It's like, and the ukulele girl definitely has like some like infinity symbol somewhere on her body. Okay?
And a feather, of course.
And a feather and like
The
some
infinity-
form of
The
like
infinity symbol
definitely
is
has
feathers.
a dream catcher above her bed. But
Guys, she's got a music note tattooed
Uh,
behind her ear.
definitely 1,000% has a music note behind her ear. 1,000% has a
After she
music
got
note.
the
That's
ukulele.
such a good observation.
Like
you are
before
so
she
right.
could play a note on the
Yes,
ukulele,
she hasn't
got
even
that
learned a
tattoo.
full song, but she went and got like an E chord on her like neck. But they all have okay, and that's the thing with like I don't mind tattoos at all. Like I think that they're cool if you get them done right, but don't get them to be different because everybody else got them to be different. Now you're all the same. You're all same.
The infinity symbol tattoo disintegrates into feathers on one side.
Oh
Yes.
gosh, yes.
Yeah, or a
1,000%.
world map of the countries they've been to, but they only have America colored in.
And not even all of it.
Like
Like,
Just the state they
like
live in.
3 states maybe, if they live close to them.
so do we have a sponsor here?
Yeah. Today's podcast is brought to you by Smelly Diapers. Change them once, you change them 1,000 times.
Luckily, never changed a diaper before. I doubt.
Oh, you were the youngest. So.
Yeah, I'm the youngest. I've never changed a diaper. I doubt that I will ever change a diaper.
I was 6 when I had a sibling, so.
You were 6 changing diapers?
Dude.
Are you about to change a diaper right now?
Yeah, we have to. Did
All
you
right.
want to leave the room?
Yeah,
This is
I don't want to be here.
Today's podcast is brought to you by The Brown Note. Feel it in your heart and feel it in your farts.
All right, so
Um,
back from the diaper break.
Another musically themed topic we have is our strong opinion.
Oh, tell them.
Our very strong opinion
Let them know.
about a certain song that was just a small little snippet from Bob Dylan.
Right.
The rest of the song was written by a band, and then some hootie walked up and decided he could do it better.
You want to talk about Darius Rucker?
You want to talk about Darius Rucker?
Yes. Darius Rucker did an abomination by performing Wagon Wheel. And the fact that people only know that song is being performed by Darius Rucker is actually a travesty. I'm not sure exactly what the definition of travesty is, but
That's in context. I think
Okay.
it fits.
right, good. I think that Old Crow Medicine Show does not get the
The credit.
credit. Yeah, they do not get the credit that they deserve for that song because it was performed.
Well, when it became
by
really
Hootie.
when it became really popular, I'm sure they did.
But people still know that song is only being a Darius Rucker song.
Well, now they only play his version.
Right, they
If you
don't-
hear it on the radio, you only hear Darius. And when I hear it on the radio, I almost just run into the ditch on purpose.
Right.
It makes me want to kill myself.
I'll wrap
in,
a car around a pole.
in 2015, I think this is whenever he covered the song, and he was up for a Grammy. He discovered it when his 7th grade daughter was in a talent show, and he went to school to watch. And one of her classmates performed the song Wagon Wheel. That was the first time he heard it. And he said, I've got to cover this song.
I love how you know the backstory.
I do know, because I hate him so much. And I tweeted, I said, Darius Rucker, or if Darius Rucker wins this award, I'm going to go drown myself in the Black Warrior River. And then
Did
I
he
got
do
a
it?
follow. I don't think so because I'm alive, right?
Well,
I got a
makes
follow from the Black Warrior Riverkeeper. And so I followed him back. And I mean, I am very economically friendly to this day because of that. So me wanting to kill myself because of Darius Rucker's success actually has made the world a better place.
If I say to someone, like last night we were queuing up songs. If I say to someone, I need to hear Wagon Wheel, and they go and type in Darius.
That's the worst. I know exactly
If
what
they
you're
go and
talking
type
about.
in Darius and I'm like, you got it queued up, and I got it queued up, and I hear it, that one note, I hear it, and I'm gonna flip.
yeah, we're not
Flip.
friends anymore. Get out of my house. So,
Right. Well, that only makes sense.
yeah, it does.
Yeah, if you like that song, you're not my friend.
I stand by that.
If you like this version, you're not my friend.
If you like the Darius Rucker version of Wagon Wheel more than you like old Crow Medicine Show, unsubscribe.
And even worse,
I'll subscribe just to unsubscribe.
Right.
especially if you don't know who Old Crow is.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Very disrespectful.
Get off this wagon.
Wheel, baby.
It ain't for you.
Rock me. I don't think I've ever hated somebody so much without knowing them. He's on board with Neil deGrasse Tyson on my level of hatred. Actually, he might be even higher.
What's amazing is the hatred only stems from this one action.
Right. I don't like he has okay songs. I don't think that it's necessarily country music. Country music has gone totally off rail from what it actually is supposed to be, and that real country music now is called Americana, which is weird.
Yeah.
What I want to know is what did he do with the blowfish?
Yeah, if I'm hearing Hootie, I need blowfish.
Right.
I need blowfish.
Where's the
with
blowfish, Hoodie?
Where them blowfish at?
Where the blowfish?
He was like, "Hey guys, let's get in the tour bus and go." And then he got out real quick and locked the door and was
Right.
like, nope, it's just Hootie."
Too late, didn't make it. Got it tour without y'all.
Also, I picked up a banjo and I got a little twang in me.
Right.
And now I'm a
I
country.
only want to be with you.
I only want to be with you.
One of the key points of hating this song is the I don't want to say small lyric change because it's a lyric change. In whatever verse, he's talking about, Darius has changed it from "I had to up and leave"
to I had to leave town.
to "so I had to leave town."
I hate it so much. And it's one of those little things that shouldn't bother me, but I am bothered by the little things. It really is the little things that bother me. And, you grow up hearing, don't let the little things bother you. That's mainly the only things that bother me. The big things I can shake off, whatever. And it's the little things. It's the little switch up on the verse whenever you're covering a song that's not even yours, but you're getting all the praise for it. So I had to up and leave. That's a great bluegrass country song lyric. So I had to leave.
He changed it because the line before is North Country winters keep getting me down.
Right.
Or now.
I always thought it was
Down.
North Country winters keep getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to up and leave.
Yeah. So he just wanted to make it rhyme.
Right. Some
That's the
things are
beauty of
best
it.
left.
It's not supposed to
Right.
rhyme.
Some things are left unrhymed.
It's because every other verse is the first two lines rhyme, and the next two.
Patterson Hood
Two
in the
don't.
Drive-By Truckers is the best non-rhyming lyricist to come out of Alabama, I believe. He would end a song, two verses rhymed, and then the next verse somewhere in Michigan, and he'd end it, and it almost pertained nothing to the song, but the last line was somewhere in Michigan.
That's why it's getting radio play.
Why?
Is because he had to make it rhyme,
Uh-huh.
and it's simple, it's easy, it rhymes.
But the fact that he heard it for the first time at his daughter's middle school talent show infuriates me. He literally came out and was like, "Oh wow, this is a great song. I've never heard this before. I want to do that song."
It's been out for
It's been
a
out
decade.
since 2004.
It's been out for a decade, and I just heard it.
Yeah.
I'm also a country artist.
Way to go, Hootie.
Even if you don't listen to the lyrics, it's ruined.
I can tell.
music
I
is-
can tell it's Hootie's version
Wrong.
Yeah.
on note 2.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Quick.
when I don't hear the, it ain't there. You know what I'm getting at.
I know
it really
exactly.
just digs in.
You need that.
And I don't hear that with Hootie. Hootie's like,
Right.
this. Turn it off, dude. If I turn it off.
And what's the worst is somebody saying, they're playing Wagon Wheel. They think that it's a Darius Rucker song. It's not. And there's a bunch of covers out there that are performed by bands that I had no idea were other bands' songs that they did. Like Johnny Cash, Hurt.
Yeah.
I did not know that was a Nine
It's
Inch Nails song.
It's also good when the band who originally did it says that's his song now. He did it better because that's what Nine Inch Nails said.
Right.
They said he did it better. That's his song now.
See, I
Yeah.
not caught up on what Catch
That'll never happen with Wagon Wheel.
and Old Crow Medicine Show. I think that he basically was like, yeah, if he wants to sing it, he can sing it. You know, we give him permission to perform the song. But the people
'Cause
that
they're
will be
good
like,
people.
oh, who's this band doing Darius Rucker's song? Those are fighting words. Old Crow Medicine Show. Old Crow Medicine Show is one of the best bands I've ever heard, and I will never forget. In 4th grade, Wagon Wheel was out. Right. I wanted to go see Old Crow Medicine Show in concert. Okay, and my dad, being the thrilling person that he is, went and bought an Old Crow Medicine Show CD. And he called me and said, "Son, this band sucks.
Oh man,
I'm not paying for you to go see this band." And so,
Well, because he listened to what else is on that album, though.
Literally nothing. Can we talk about, just real quick, I don't want this to be a long segment, but Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. I am tired of the slander.
You think
I love that movie.
You think most people should appreciate it? Where does it fall in on the timeline?
On the time, it's the 3rd.
I've
never seen
the 3rd movie,
but chronologically, not release date, but like story.
Oh, I'm not sure because I've only seen the first 3.
It's different from chronologically.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
See, I have not seen Fast 4 Beyond. I've not seen anything. I stopped at Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, and I thought that's where it should have ended.
Well, really, at 5 it goes downhill.
I believe it. Once you get The Rock invested into
it's over.
Movie series, I'm out.
The Rock is not a franchise.
I do not smell what The Rock is cooking because I ignore The Rock.
He's not a franchise. He's not a franchise character.
No, he's a one-off.
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
I mean, no, he should be.
He should be.
Saying.
He can't hold a franchise. You cannot center a movie around The Rock.
No, they could have had one movie with him in it. It would have been gimmicky.
Yeah.
And cool.
But
don't bring him back.
Don't bring him back.
Oh.
Why would you do that?
Not to branch off, but him, Kevin Hart, and Shaq, do they ever turn down to anything? They're on everything. Like, hey, buddy, like, you know you can't fit in that Kia, Shaq. You know you can't fit in it. Why are you selling it to me? I will not buy a Kia strictly because you're trying to sell it to me.
Hey, and buy your Icy Hot and get your auto insurance from the General.
You know Shaq does not have insurance by the General. What even is the General? What even is it? Like, insurance commercials are so goofy.
It's off-brand car insurance.
Insurance commercials are so goofy. They're the most goofy things ever. Nobody cares about you, Flo.
If car insurance wasn't mandatory, would we have it?
Absolutely not. And for that matter, I don't think we should have to wear seatbelts. If I want to die in my own vehicle, let me die.
Yeah, because the seatbelt's not affecting the other driver.
It does not affect anybody else other than myself.
Unless you make the argument that you flying from your vehicle traumatizes the viewer of the accident, you can make that argument, but that's just the risk.
Really, all it is whenever they put out mortality rates for state highways, they're like, oh, so many people died on this road. This is your fault, state. But Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
Tokyo Drift. I think that the slander, was that the word you used?
Yes.
Is because it's not in chronological to the story order. So people are like,
it's a side note.
Yeah, it's like a side note project.
Okay.
But it was also very good.
Yeah, but people are like, we didn't want this, we wanted the rest of the series. And it should have happened in line.
Well,
why'd they go and make Tokyo Drift not in order?
Yeah, and it's also at the beginning of the movie, they're at a high school in Texas. The premise of like racing for the girlfriend was odd to begin with. Then they go to a subdivision.
She was hot though.
She was smoked. They were going to a subdivision, and they had a I think I counted 6-minute race scene in an unfinished, barely developed subdivision. They raced for 6 minutes, going at, I'm going to say, at least 40 miles an hour.
Well, they're drifting, right? The whole time?
No, they weren't drifting at this point. This is America.
Know what drift is.
He hadn't gone to Tokyo. You only drift in Tokyo. Tokyo Drift.
Oh.
What I want to know, how big is this subdivision and why hasn't it been finished yet? I mean, it's a huge subdivision of unfinished houses. And
why would you start that many houses?
Exactly. Why would you go ahead and build 1,000 homes and then not finish any of them? That's my only qualm
The rest of the movie's good.
The rest of the movie's great. It's just
it's
that one.
because their lot size to shoot that
Uh-huh.
was just one stretch of subdivision, and they kept rolling them back probably, and did 10 more feet.
Right.
10 feet. All right, we got reset back to 1. Okay,
Yeah.
go. Oh, you're making a turn now. So come. All right, back to 1.
But I don't think Sean got a chance to prove himself really before he showed up in Tokyo. But he was just a regular drifter. Like, you got to see the progression of the drivers in Fast and Furious 1 and 2. You got to see them go. But in Fast and Furious 3, you're just given Sean. He is your new
So
protagonist.
Is it 3 or is it?
it's number 3.
Yeah, in the series.
In the series.
So they just skipped
So-
making a 3.
According to this, in the timeline, it falls between 6 and 7.
Ah.
So they
Which
have.
sounds right because you have a character that's in later movies
Han?
that dies. Oh, spoiler, sorry.
He does. Okay, that makes so much
yeah,
sense.
Han dies in that, but he's in a later movie.
Because I was like, I thought that he was in a later movie, but I
Right.
never watched the other movies.
Yeah, that's why it doesn't match up chronologically.
Because he's not in. Yeah, he's not in.
I was like,
7.
I guess he didn't
Right.
die, but I mean, his car flipped over and exploded
Yeah, he died.
and caught on fire, so he definitely didn't make it. I was wondering that. I was like,
Yeah,
how is he
that's-
in another movie?
That's really
the
the
chronological
only reason
thing.
that it doesn't fit chronologically.
Well, Fast Furious Tokyo Drift. It's not a great movie, but it's a good movie. But everybody
It's
hates
a good
it.
watch.
And I enjoy it a lot, actually. And I love the soundtrack to it. Have you ever heard the songs from Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift?
You have if you've watched it.
Yeah.
It's... I hate you.
I haven't seen the movie, so this is all news to me.
Okay.
We'll educate you here in about 20 minutes.
Is he?
Oh, yeah. That's it right there.
How do you not like this?
The Teriyaki Boys. Oh, that's freaking Mustard Biscuit Kid, ain't it?
I don't think so, but...
He's from Flame Blade.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
Lucas Black.
Lucas
He's
Black.
actually from Speak, Alabama.
Oh, okay.
He played basketball in the Thanksgiving
Classic.
tournament in Ardmore.
Wow.
I actually saw him play basketball, and I'm pretty sure I have something autographed from him.
Yeah, I was in love with
My
him.
parents have it, but I got his
But
autograph.
I mean, he was like in all these movies, but then he would come back and he was going to high school
yeah,
at
just a
Speak,
normal kid.
which was like a 2A high school. It's
Yeah.
closed now
Oh.
in Lawrence County, Alabama. And I guess I like Tokyo Drift so much because I do like Lucas Black.
Yeah.
I think he's a hell of an actor.
Is that the only Fast and Furious he's in?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd say I haven't seen the other one, so I don't know.
I don't know if I think I saw 7. I haven't. Is 8 out?
Dude,
It's
I'm
something.
pretty sure there was
they're-
gonna be an
they-
Once they stopped talking about family, I stopped watching.
Well, the
It's
last
a
one I
fan.
watched, either 6 or 7, whenever...
Whenever The Rock shows up?
No. Well, yeah, he's in a couple of them after that.
Uh,
I gotta call my family. It's all about family. Let's get the family out here. And then what? The most recent one, he's like an inside mole or whatever.
See, I
and
haven't
screw
seen it.
family. I don't need family. It's just me.
How disrespectful.
And at the end, guess what?
What?
Family. Again.
Wow.
We're
there
back
it is.
together.
There it is.
I mean, once...
I think it's Tokyo Drift don't follow that same.
No, it doesn't.
No.
It doesn't.
I think it needs to be its own movie.
Well, that whole thing, like, the
Oh,
family thing was
that's a
big.
good point, actually.
But it really changes tone about 5. 5 is where
Okay.
it really becomes a heist movie.
Right.
Which some
About
people will say,
GTA.
if you look stuff up on them, some people say they were heist movies all along,
They were.
but it wasn't obvious.
Well, the first two were. They were stealing
Yeah,
like VCRs
yeah,
and
that's the
TVs.
first one. Yeah,
Yeah, but it wasn't. That wasn't like the
and
central.
The second one,
It wasn't the central
were
theme.
about the drug dealer.
It was
You're
like
right,
it was
yeah.
like we make money by stealing and selling VCRs, but we drive really cool cars.
Yeah.
And then that was like we got to rob a bank, and
But
our
it was
cars
always,
go fast.
It was always focused around the cars.
Yeah,
And then at 5, it was all about,
the weird tech.
the heist, and it was, we have these amazing cars that we spend tons of
To
money on.
perform the heist.
But it was never we build up these cars. And
Right.
It wasn't about the cars.
And in Tokyo Drift, it's really based around the Yakuza, and I think that any organized crime is cool. Give me some organized crime. If anybody out there wants to like start some organized crime with me, let's do it.
We've only been associated with American organized crime, so it's good to see that it exists elsewhere.
Yeah, I think the what is it? The Chinese triad, like from Rush Hour.
Yeah.
The Yakuza. I'm sure there's a form of Mongolian horse organized crime.
Yeah, probably Genghis Khan.
With hawks.
All of Genghis Khan's kids.
Organized. Genghis Khan
Definitely in Russia.
was definitely an
110%.
organized crime boss.
But yeah.
Now I kind of want to go into something just real quick. We don't have to talk about it at all. Why are there no ugly women with hunting TV shows?
Because you wouldn't watch it.
Well, that's
No,
very
it's
sexist.
because do they host the show, or are they more of the?
They're the one that talks with a whisper, but it's loud enough
So they're
so
out.
that they can hear you, but they still talk like this.
It's just a deep whisper.
Hey, well, I was in the MLB for 15 years.
I was in the MLB.
I was in the, not the women, but like Chipper Jones or whoever. Like, you can go in the MLB, and if you've ever shot a gun before, the Outdoor Channel will give you a TV show.
That's what I'm getting at. Is it the woman it's her show, or is it the husband, and he's got the trophy wife?
That actually might be a good point, because, you know.
Because the duck show with the bearded guys?
I don't think that she's that hot.
I'm just saying it's like you come home and it's,
Hey
guys!
The younger brothers'
But it's that same thing.
wife is the hottest one on that show.
It's the same kind of...
Right. It's like...
They're not the show.
Oh, and while we're on this, whenever you go and do something cool, you don't have to put it on Instagram. Enjoy it. Concerts, hunting, Topgolf. You ain't got to do it. You ain't got to put it on Instagram. He's just a boy.
You shouldn't have done that.
He shouldn't have done that. He's just a boy.
You shouldn't have posted
No, if
that.
you go to Topgolf, you have to put that on Instagram.
I went to Topgolf twice, and I've never posted it on anything.
Then you didn't go to Topgolf.
Yes,
It's a
I did.
contractual obligation. You have to put your Topgolf experience on Instagram. I'm pretty sure.
I don't have an Instagram account, so I've never been to Topgolf.
You need an Instagram account
hate
because
everything
they're.
about you.
I want to give a free plug to some meme pages. One in particular, Grape Juice Boys, the funniest meme page I've ever followed.
Did you say grape?
Grape Juice Boys.
Okay.
We're just aggregating memes from a meme aggregator, right?
Right.
It's just re-aggregating memes.
This has gone off the rails.
It'll piece together fine.
I'm not sure it ever had rails.
Speaking of rails,
Oh, here you go. Anytime I ask you how are you, and you respond, I'm here. Don't say that.
wait.
Don't say that.
So you don't like when people respond with,
That's not what I asked you.
so how are,
Didn't ask you
how are you?
where you were.
No, how-
Asked you how are you.
So if I was
I
to
don't think it's a geographical thing. I think it's they exist.
if I was to say to your question, how are you? If I was to respond with, well, I'm here, ain't I?
See, I hate that. Don't
You don't
do
like that?
No,
What
don't
if
do
what
that.
if I said
say I'm doing bad because
if-
I am here?
what if I said
Don't make me assume how you're doing by your location.
by my deep sarcasm and
That's not even sarcasm, or is it?
they're
I
saying
guess
with,
it is.
Usually.
they're saying it with a tone that,
Well, I'm here.
well, I'm here, ain't I? Or I'm just proud to be here.
I'm here.
I'm just proud to be here.
How are you? I didn't ask where. I said how. How are you? Not where are you? I'm here.
I think it's
I got a lot of witty responses to questions.
See,
but-
that's not witty to
but
me though.
no, stuff like that. I just have automatic responses.
I do too. I'm alright. That's
Pretty
all.
good. You?
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
And
All right, see
I
you
put
later,
and
Jim.
I do the whole white person walking past the cubicle
you do the
nod.
smile.
I
you
do
do
the half-
do the
I do
white man
the-
smile. The turn, the smile turned down.
The smile with no teeth showing. It just
Yeah.
A smirk, really.
you fix your lips weird and you just
You like pull
Kinda
back.
point your head.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
pull back the corners of your mouth and kind of
press your lips together and just give them a yep.
Yep.
I see you.
A little look at the floor.
Like-
Yeah,
like-
nod
yeah.
down.
Avoid eye contact. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nod down.
Mine's always my response to the
guys.
how are you is we're making it.
Yeah, I always...
We, as in all the voices in my head.
See, that doesn't bother me. Why does the
They
other one
think
bother
you
me,
mean
but that one
society.
doesn't bother me?
We're making it. Also because I hear that comment about 1,000 times a day. Hey, how's it going? We're making it.
I'll just say I'm doing all right.
Have you ever been honest with the lady that checks you out when they ask how you're doing in the store?
Yes, that's my funnest. That's a top 10 thing I do.
How you doing?
Not great. I have diarrhea,
How you doing?
and I have diarrhea every day, so it's a reoccurring game. How are you doing? Not great. I got the runs.
You might need to adjust your diet on a real note.
Need some Metamucil.
You need something,
No.
dude.
How you doing? Not great. Got the runs. Well, we have stuff for that on aisle 6.
That would just be me wasting money and prolonging my diarrhea. That's what I would respond. It ain't gonna fix it.
Hey, how you doing? Well, my cat died today, so I'm really happy about that.
Oh, a Pope truther in the Dollar General line on my lunch break not too long ago. A guy about my age, but he obviously had no job because it was 1 p.m. and he was still in a full pajama suit. And I mean, like, his pajama bottoms matched his pajama top.
He's dressed like it's Christmas morning in a Hallmark movie.
I'm not kidding. And he proceeds, he looks at the movie, and Kevin Spacey was on the cover. And he's like, he just turns to the woman behind him in front of me and goes, hey, you know he raped a bunch of kids, right? No, that's terrible. I did not know that. Yeah. And, you know, like the Catholic Church, and just went on a 5-minute rampage. And he was even done at the register. And I don't know if he knew the woman behind the counter, but he acted like he knew her. He literally took 5 minutes at the register to put in a card for cat litter and a 7-Up. That's all he was getting.
But did you chime in and say, but have you seen
I literally turned to the
Have you
guy
seen
behind
House of
me because a
Cards?
queue had formed at this point. Like, we're ready to go. I was picking up sunflower seeds and like a Red Bull or something.
Yeah, you were online.
Right. And I turned behind and I was like, some people don't know when to shut up, do they? And he could fully hear me. And he was just like, man, I'll tell you about them Catholics, man. That Pope just diddles. He went on to say, like, his uncle had a cabin, or somebody had a cabin in the woods, and he was Catholic, and he tried to get him to go there one time, and he was like, hell no, I ain't Catholic. He's like, I ain't Catholic. And I was so, I wish I would have recorded it. And this is not to damn Catholicism, but that guy sure does hate you. I just gotta tell you that.
It's the people reveal more in a checkout line than I'd ever want to know. But at the same time, when I'm asked, how are you? It's like, yeah, I'm good, dude. Like, you don't have to talk to me. Just check my stuff out. Just check me out and let me go. But then it's the guy in front of me that's got a million lies to tell about whatever. About the Pope diddling kids.
And he caught a fish last week. You should have seen it.
Caught a fish this big. For those of you that can't see, I held my hands very far apart.
It was
It was a big fish, yeah.
I've never seen a fish that big.
Y'all want to go get something to eat?
Yeah, we need to bounce.
All right, so please subscribe, unsubscribe, resubscribe, like, comment, smash that like button.
We need to get at least 2 likes. On
I need 2 likes. We only got 1 like on the first
We need
one.
2 likes, 10 dislikes.
No.
Oh, my
Ignore.
bad. Oh, okay.
Green Man, please shut up. Thank you for listening. This is very fun to do. Whoops, you're gonna need a new printer.
That's funny. I enjoy being angry at things with other people.
Yes.
If there's something that you really are passionate about hating and
Yes.
you'd like to hear other people agree with
Come
you,
on the pod and discuss. Actually,
you can call in.
yeah, we're gonna have a voicemail set up for next.
We'll play your voicemail.
The next episode?
We'll play your voicemail. Everything will be redacted.
All redacted
And
because we gotta work.
yeah, you can reach us at.
See you, babies.
That's taken.
Oh.
Can't
Yeah.
do that.
Also,
What can we? Hey, what can we call? Oh, I was actually gonna think. I was thinking about this. I think that the pod is called Contrary to Popular Belief, and Justin Bieber has the Beliebers. I want our subscribers and fan base, our cult. We're starting a cult. This is what this is. I want them.
Obviously.
I want them to be the Beliefers.
The belief.
The Beliefers.
So you're just,
Not believers,
oh, so
believers.
You're
Contrary to popular believers.
you're incorrectly pluralizing.
It's a thing.
believer.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I get it.
And it's our thing. The believers.
The belief.
like the
believers.
Toronto Maple Believers.
I'll drink that Kool-Aid.
Welcome to Jonestown.
Pour me a glass, sir.
He ain't going nowhere. Drink the Kool-Aid.
He ain't never been nowhere.
I'd like to see if I can drink that Kool-Aid and stay awake.
You know
if I
what?
can
You
find
know,
it.
Hey, if you
Like,
find it, do you
minus
get
the
high?
cyanide.
You know what?
Give me all the benzos, little cyanide.
You know
I'll
what
see if
guy-
I can beat it.
You know, one guy's over there just trying to find it, see if he can get a buzz off it.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Just
dude, yeah, for sure.
Dude, like
We just did
I saw
mescaline
some-
last week.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, bring the mescaline.
Stay the Latin, stay the Latin. Stay United, stay United, stay United, stay United, stay the Latin, stay the Latin. Ha, 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 ha. Stay the Latin, stay the Latin. Ha, 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 ha. Stay the Latin.